Aloha my friends, Kristina here, and I am so happy to share with you my first avocado harvest. I have waited 4 years for this moment, and I am so excited to share these moments with you. Over 4 years ago, I planted the avocado trees behind me from seed, and I have waited a long time for this harvest. This past weekend, we picked pounds and pounds and pounds of delicious, juicy, ripe avocados. I have over 13 different varieties of avocados planted here in my orchard that I'm excited to share with you. For those of you who have been following my journey here in Hawaii and on this fruit orchard, I've planted more than 700 organic fruit trees, and this is one of my very first big harvests. So this is a milestone for sure, and I want to share it with you. Something I have become so passionate about is growing my own food and teaching you how to grow your own food as well. I actually believe that this is one of the most important things that you can do for your health, the environment, the animals, the planet as a whole. This is such an empowering tool. So I want to make sure that I let you all know that I actually have a sprouting seed kit that you can use to start growing your own sprouts or microgreens on your countertops. It's as easy as putting these seeds in a jar, growing your own greens on your countertop and using them in your salads or in wraps or in any way that you'd like. It's a great way to start growing your own food. It's simple, it's quick, it's easy, and I have partnered with True Leaf Market to make the best sprouting seed kit sets for you with over 12 variety of sprouts that you can try. Please check this out if you're interested in getting started growing your own food. I've included a link to those sets below. I hope you love them, and I hope that it inspires you to get started, not only just growing sprouts or microgreens on your countertops, but maybe even starting your own gardens and checking out all of the garden seeds from True Leaf Market. They're organic, non-GMO, the best of the best. Please check out those links below and enjoy. So without further ado, let's jump into this avocado harvest. And I also have a special guest I'll be sharing with you. There's so much that went into growing these trees. So I want to thank you for being a part of this journey and this very special moment with me. So I'm so excited to be here with David Wolfe. He is family to me. And we have a very special and exciting thing we're going to be sharing with you today, because I'm going to be harvesting my first avocados from the trees on the property.
This is going to be an exceptional experience because these avocado trees, see, I started out grafting trees when I was 8 years old in San Diego, California. And so I started out as a Southern California grower, actually even when I was 7. And we grafted avocados that were Hass avocados, Zutanos, bacons, all kinds of interesting varieties down there, reeds. But eventually you don't want a grafted avocado. You want one that breeds true to seed. So the seed that you get from it will produce the seed or produce the tree that you want and the fruit that you want. And so that's what I got into later in life. And that's what we've given to Kristina here. So I think we've got a really interesting selection in the ground already. And I do believe we have fruit. Is that right?
Yes. So
and the first fruit?
The first fruit, the first picking of the first the first of everything. And David is here to celebrate it with me. So I have to say, for those of you who might not know this, David and I live pretty close to each other here on island, and I got these avocados. I actually ate these original avocados from Noni Land, from his property about a little bit more than 4 years ago. So I brought them home and I sprouted them and they grew from seed in 4 years to be as big as they are now right behind us.
Let's look at them, and I just want to do a little comparison so people can get an idea here. You can see it. This is a grafted tree right here. This is a good example. That's probably a Charwell. Is that what that is?
This is a grafted tree right here.
Okay, so that.
Look how baby it is. Stand next to it.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, this is him standing next to a grafted tree. It's just as tall as David about.
Yeah.
And now we're going to show you the seeds.
5 years old?
This tree is probably 5 years old.
5 years old. Okay, so that's that. And then we can go, this is another grafted tree probably right here.
That is one of your seeds, actually. Okay. So then now look at one grown from seed from Noni Land. Well. Look how much bigger it is in just a 4-year window. It's still a baby tree. But now we're going to show you the avocados that are growing on these trees.
People know what happens with most fruit trees is you want to plant something that you know what you're going to get. So this is a grafted Charwell, and so we know what we're going to get here. Because when this tree was very young, They took a piece of a producing Charwell avocado tree and grafted it onto a rootstock in order to make a grafted tree. So it's got a tough rootstock of a different variety, okay? And that's why it's kind of stunted, but it will always produce great fruit. However, over the years of growing avocados, over 40 years of growing avocados, I wanted to grow avocados that you put the seed down and you get what you put in there, meaning that the fruit that you ate is what comes when you plant the tree. And that is not the case with a grafted tree, just so we're clear on that. So let's have a look. Look at the difference. So these are probably the same age. This is about 5-year-old, 4 or 5-year-old.
Yep. And then these two are from Noni Land, grown from seed from David's property. I mean, there's no comparison. There's no comparison.
Now, there's a couple things I want to say about this, is that this selection and what we're growing here and what's coming in here, you don't want something that's so big you can't get the fruit. You don't want something that's so dense you can't see the fruit. You know, all these different things we don't think about. You want to breed for a tree that's going to hold the fruit for a long time. So sometimes you want an avocado, or you eat avocado and then a week later you want more. So you can come back down and get more and ripen it at the house. So we call that the property of holding the fruit through the season. And these will do that because they breed true to seed. Now let's have a look at the quality of this fruit coming in here. Look at this. Look at the size. Look what we got here.
Oh yeah, I'm coming in. Look at those giant.
Look at the size. Watch here. There's a close one.
They're so big.
Bam. Here.
Oh, and there we go.
There it is. Avocado on brain. Now, these fruits are not even full grown yet. However, they're advanced enough in their development that I can pick one of these today. I probably want to pick that one up there. That's the best one I'm seeing. And these fruits will hold onto that tree for weeks, even months into the future. So that's a trait you want to have in your tree. You want it to hold that fruit, so when you're ready for it, you come get it. 2 days later, 3 days later, 4 days later, it's ripe in your kitchen. This is a Noni Land cultivar, and one of the things I'm breeding for is I want lots of fruit and not a lot of leaves, because then you can see the fruit. So you can see right in here, like, whoa, there's a lot of fruit in there if you start looking. Look at all this fruit. And it's easy to see. It also has a long peduncle. What's the peduncle? The peduncle is the part that hangs off the tree. It's easy to pick. See this length here, watch this. This is a peduncle right there, the distance of the stem that holds the fruit on. So it's easy to pick with a picker, and I can get in here and pop that off. Now this fruit is close, but I think probably, let's look at, that's a good one too. These are all good, wow. Or should we pick the first fruit?
Oh, okay, you get to pick it, and you get to pick which one.
I think it's gonna be.
This is very exciting.
Very exciting moment. So again, 4 years ago, Christina came to our house, picked this fruit, and then planted the seed, and now look at what it's doing. Incredible. And oh God, there's so many good ones. I kind of want to go back there, but those are all good. So I think I'm just going to pick that one.
Ah!
The very first.
There it is.
Here's another thing too, is that the seed will be small and the fat will be rich. And that's another thing you're breeding for as well.
So which varieties do I have here?
Okay, so this one right here is my favorite, actually. This is the one that has a great peduncle. See the distance here of the stem? It also has very little leaves, so you can see the fruit that you get. Plus, you get high fruit production. Plus, this tree will hold the fruit for a long time. So will the other ones, actually. Like this one here, these two are, I think they're the Guatemalan Highland big. They're big globe-shaped generally, and they produce a really awesome and big fruit. And they'll last also on the tree quite a while as well. So this is really, you've got a good collection. Like this one right here, these are the same. Okay. So when this thing starts producing over here, this one right there, it will be the same as this one right here. These two are the same.
Got it.
Yep.
It's the avocado.
This is my breed, actually, and I've got people on the island, they come to my farm and they're like, can we get cuttings of your tree so we can graft with it? That's how good this variety is. But you don't have to graft it. You can just get the seed and just grow it as it is. And what I love about it is not only does it have the long peduncle, not only does it hold the fruit for a long time, but it doesn't get too big. The tree never gets too big, and it's not too leafy, so you can see the fruit. So look at how much fruit you're getting versus leaves. It's got every characteristic that you want, plus it holds the fruit until you're ready for it.
It's an avocado. The very first avocado.
Best ever.
Picked by David Avocado from Noni Land.
Boom.
Now on
your property.
Now here.
Great farm.
Amazing.
By the way, Christina's got a great farm. She's doing great work, and she's got some rockin' avocado trees.
Thank you, David.
Thank you. Cheers.
First harvest of avocados from These gorgeous trees. Look at all of these avocados. Got 3 or 4 different varieties of avocados in here. Also, you might not be able to tell, but these are the size of my hand. So these are all very, very big avocados. Look at the size of this thing. Can we just for one moment look at the size of this avocado? It's so big, it's the size of my head. It's amazing. You know they're ripe when you pick them and you barely have to tug on them at all. They just basically fall right into your hand. I'll try that again. Look at these baby avocados. Like, they're so tiny. The size of my hand. These actually aren't ready yet, but they will be soon. And these are San Miguel's baby ones, a dwarf variety tree. Look at that giant avocado. Pretty much bigger than my hand. And this variety is called an Ota avocado. And this one is definitely ripe. You see how easy that popped off? Oh my goodness. So far already, we've picked 4 or 5 different avocados that have been ready to harvest. And what's so cool about this is that I've planted 13 different varieties of avocados so that I can pick them throughout the year. I won't just have all of these avocados at one time of the year or in one season. I'm gonna be harvesting avocados all throughout the year from this point moving forward. How exciting is that? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of avocados in this basket that we've just picked. So I thought it would be cool if I shared with you all of the different varieties of avocados that I currently have planted on the property so you can know what I'm growing. And also, I have 4 different varieties of avocados that I've picked that are ripe that I want to cut open for you so you can see the difference between them. So here are the varieties that I currently have growing on my property. Are you ready? We've got Beardsley, Green Gold, Linda, Malama, Murashige, Ota, San Miguel, Charwell, Yamagata, Fujikawa, and Kahalu'u. And as a last very special variety, we've got David's Original Avo variety. So I'm gonna go ahead and slice open 4 of these ripe avocados. I've got 2 of the varieties from the seedlings from David's tree here. One is his special variety avocado. I believe he said the other one was a Charwell. Might be wrong on that, but I'll double check that. This one is a Malama variety. Malama is probably my favorite variety of avocado. I love Malamas, and I have a Kahalu'u variety here as well. So let's open these and see what we got. Ooh, look at that. I love noticing the differences in the textures and tastes of the avocados and even the water content differences between them. This one, as you can see, is so creamy. It's got like an egg-like consistency to it. It's so good. All right, here we go. Woo-wee! This one is soft like butter and so creamy. Oh my goodness. Check out this baby avocado. Notice how this one has a bigger seed, but the fruit is actually really, really thick and pasty and creamy. If you like egg-like consistencies, this one is for you. And lastly, we've got the Avo variety. Let's crack it open. It is so soft. And I have to say, because I've been eating this one all week, that it's actually a sweet avocado. It tastes like a sweet fruit almost. Whoa. Look how perfect that is. It's soft, it's creamy. It literally tastes like you're putting slices of butter on anything that you're eating. Look at that. So good. Thank you all so much for joining me in this video today. If you have liked it and if you have liked being a part of this epic harvest, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button because there is only more goodness and abundance to come. If you're inspired to start growing your own food at home, start by growing your own sprouts and microgreens on your countertops and grab one of my Fully Raw Sprouting Seed Kit sets. I've linked them below for you in the description. They have 12 epic sprout varieties to get you started. It's so easy and so fun and so nutritious. Enjoy. And if you're inspired to make some recipes using avocados after watching this video, I've got you covered because my Fully Raw recipe app actually has more than 500 raw vegan recipes in it. And 50 of those, more than 50 of those have avocado in it. And I know that because I went and I counted. So you can have fun making tons of recipes using avocados. And my app is available on iTunes and Google Play, and new users get 20% off of their download. So please go give my app a download and check it out. There's so many cool features in there that make this lifestyle even more fun. I hope you love it, and I have some fun surprises coming for you on my app as well. So enjoy, give it a download, and thank you. Thank you all so much for being a part of this very special journey with me. This feels like a very special moment in time, so I want to say thank you. I look forward to seeing you all in my next video, sending you all my hugs and my love. Bye.